Hello, today I am going to give an overview of my Selenium TestNG framework. First, let me provide some key features of this framework. So this framework is based upon page object model, and then this framework is interface driven design. So that means the implementation and its declarations are both kept separate from each other. This framework is based on data driven testing. So that means the test data which is being fetched from the Excel file is being provided to the test case via the data provider annotation. Then this framework supports a retry mechanism. Currently it is been set to retry only once, but this can be configurable. This framework also supports parallel execution, and the parallel count can be managed from the suit XML file. This framework is now integrated with extend HTML reports, so for better logging and reporting purpose. And this framework supports multiple browsers on all the operating systems, and also I have configured it with the Jenkins CI/CD ready with Jenkins execution. Moving ahead, now I wanted to start with the folder structure. So the folder structure looks something like of this. So we have inside the main package, we have the utilities, which need not have to be touched for writing automation test. This is basically has utilities which contains like a configuration manager, context managers, like all the driver creation stuff, and then the Excel utilities, then retry mechanisms, etc. And then I have the test package where we need to write our actual test cases. I will provide an easy way to get onboarded on this framework. So to start with, we need to have our base test class ready, and this class will be getting created by extending our utilities that is called the base manager. Then we just need to call its the parents methods, and the call is simply like as our TestNG lifecycle. Like for under before suit, we'll be calling the before suit method, and same way for before class, before method, and so on and so forth. And then moving forward, we'll be having our page classes. So here also in page class, we'll be extending the utility class, the base page. And after calling this one, we can write our, as usual, the locators, page elements, and then we'll be writing our functions which will cover the basic application functionalities. So here we'll be calling our inbuilt functions like type, click, wait for element to be visible. So these are the common functions which has been created in this framework, which comes from basically this base page. And then moving ahead, we'll have our test cases. So for writing a test case, we'll be extending the base test which we just have created, and after doing that, we'll just declare the page classes which we have created and which we need for our test case. And inside the test annotation, we can add the conventional TestNG parameters over here, and then we inside the actual test case we'll be initializing those page classes. Only thing is, in the constructor of the page classes we'll be passing the driver context, and after that one, the page object dot the functions which we have written in our page class, and that's it. We are ready to go. Okay, now one more thing, that is like the configuration. So we are having this config.properties file. So on that one, we are basically mentioning the browser name, the application under test, and the wait time we wanted to keep for like waiting for any elements. So that's it, and then I'll just show you by running one test case here. So as you can see, in the configuration we have browser as Firefox. I'll just run the test case. So here we go. So test case is completed, and in the console log we can easily see what the test case has done. So these all things what you can see is being managed from the base page, and then we will just quickly see how the report looks like. So these reports will lie under test report folder, and yeah, test report is provided in git ignore, so it won't be getting committed. And come down to the latest report which has generated. So these are the bunch of the screenshots it has taken. Just opening it in Chrome browser. So here we go. So the report looks something like this. We will have the screenshots and labels attached for those two test cases, and also we have the tagging for each test case, which we have mentioned over here like in groups. So these are basically the tags which has been added by the extend reports. Okay, now I will show you how to run this test case or the test suite from Jenkins. So the Jenkins setup has been done in Jenkins file. So this is a parameterized Jenkins file on which we'll need to provide which suite we wanted to run and on which browser. So going to the Jenkins pipeline, so we just hit on build with parameters and then select the browser name and the suite on which we wanted to run, and then just hit on build. So subsequently two browser instance has been opened because there were two test cases were there, and that's it. Going forward in future, I'll be creating a jar file out of this main package so that we can directly use this entire framework in pom.xml and we can write our test case. So only thing we need to write is this pages, test cases, test data, and the base test. That's it. So yeah, thank you all for watching.